pressure. Steph, what was it like playing up there in Minnesota, seeing Ozzy again and getting a point on the road?
It was a difficult match. We had our chances. They had some chances. I liked the way we fought back after going down a goal. And like I said, were able to create some chances. And unfortunate not to get 3 points, but I think some positives to take from it, right? You can always look at games in multiple ways, and you can sit there and be disappointed that we didn't get 3 points, but I think we can get the attitude and the mentality we have. We can get something positive out of that. That was great. We got chances. We came back from being down a goal in a difficult place. I think they showed us a lot of respect. That can also be taken as a positive. So I'd rather look at those things than say, oh, we screwed up and we missed 2 points. So who knows? That point might be different, the difference down the road. And we just got to keep the train rolling. But now at home, it's time to get back on the winning train and get 3 points, maximum points.
Yeah. Thoughts on this Houston Dynamo team that's come out to a hot start to the season?
Yeah, they've been great. I think they've played their role well as well. Kind of playing into that flying under the radar. I've noticed, and I think our players have noticed. They're a good side. They're dangerous. I think they're very, very efficient with their touches. They don't fuss about possessions and stuff. They are quick on the counter. They're explosive on their attack and very dangerous. So a handful and something we have to be ready for.
So you've been through transfer windows many times. What is the attitude in the team when you hear about players coming in that are new to the group or old to the group, as it may be? But what's the attitude of the team? What's the mood like? Is there like a tension? Is it excitement?
These things are all out of our hands. I think you guys get more excited about these things than we do. Because for us, we have to look at the reality. And right now, there isn't a new player here, and the players that are here. And those are the ones that we can work with and try to make this team better. If tomorrow a new player shows up, we try to incorporate that player. Whether he's new, whether he's old, doesn't really matter. Hopefully he was brought in here for a reason. That's why we have good scouts and a decent staff that make sure the acquisitions we make are the right ones. But us as players, I think it's none of our concern, really. Would it be nice to have some players back that have been here before and have done well? Sure. Maybe that's an incentive for a GM because they know how they may fit into the team. We've seen it before. We know what they bring to the team in the locker room as well. But I think for us players, it's more important to look at the squad we have and work with the squad we have and do to the best of ability with what we got.
You've had some two interesting situations with VAR use. What's your overall opinion of
it? I think it's the right thing. It needs some tweaking. Again, this is my personal opinion. I don't know, I might be wrong, but I think there's a certain, I don't know if hostility is the wrong term, but I feel at times the referees feel threatened by VAR, or in a way maybe it's well, did you get it wrong? Did you get it, have a look at it, or should I not even look at it? And because I might get proven wrong, I think it should be looked at the opposite. It should be used as a tool to get these things right. I mean, and really, yes, people are going to complain and say it's a stoppage in time, but I'd rather have that stoppage be as long as that referee needs for it to be right. I mean, I remember, last year, one goal against less away from topping, I think, top 5 ever done in the league. And I look at Orlando and the guy is 4 yards offside and we don't see it with VAR. That blows my mind. That's something that we have to take our sweet time and look at and get right. It's another thing too that if you're looking at now linesmen, I think at times thinking it's offside and keeping their flag down. It's finding out how to play this VAR right? Because I know what they're doing, because then great, you can now review it if it goes in and you can really get it right. The other question that I have is, what if a guy goes one-on-one against me, it's offside, he takes me out or I take him out and I do my leg and I'm out for the season and it turns out you knew all along it was offside. So those are all things that I don't have the answer to, but we need to somehow figure out what's best for the players, for the team, for the sport. But is VAR the right thing? I think so, because soccer has few important moments, and we have to get those right.
So maybe take a little bit of the ego out?
I don't know if it's an ego. It's just let's look at it as a tool from all sides, and then also from a fan's perspective, right? Back in the day, for the fans and for the players, it used to be, you get screwed by the soccer gods. Hopefully, it comes back and you get it back. Well, how about VAR does you right this time and VAR does you right the next time, or VAR gets it right at all times, and everybody gets the benefit of it.
Do you have a game that you think about? I think about the Kansas City game in Kansas where Lamar and I think it was Papa hooked up on a goal, and then you ended up getting called for a penalty. It was like 2016, maybe. I don't know. That's a game that jumps out to me.
I do remember that one.
VAR would have been nice. Is
yeah.
there an incident where you wish VAR
Honestly,
was...
I think that still is a subjective call, right? You can argue that he got to the ball first. I try to go to the ball. I actually touch the ball before I touch him. But those are all fine little things where a human element is still in there, and that's kind of great that there still is a human element in there. But when a guy's 4 yards offside before he lays the ball back, that's a clear error, And when the ball's out of play in Portland when they win in Columbus in the final in 2015, that ball is out. I think these are clear things that we as players want to be on the right side of. And it's nice sometimes when you say, "Oh, we got away with one of them," but you'd rather, like I said, have it be called fair against you and then fair for you as well.